Some do things for their favor, like you not participating in anything, and they'll give you, they will threaten you with F. Things like not coming to school when school is on school resumption, and you come to school late, and they will tell you you have to pay 5,000, and when you don't pay that same amount, your money keep rising. Just like I'm urged to pay 26,000 for not resuming school.
For not resuming school, 26,000.
Yes.
Wow. Our prestigious Imo State University is a fun and exciting school, but don't you think there's something that people would like to change about this prestigious institution? Let's find out. What's your take on Imo State University generally?
My take on Imo State University is that the school is generally good. All the lecturers, they know their duties and they teach well. Yeah, they teach well, and I think that they also have students, student academics offices where you can, lay your complaints if you
Okay.
feel that you're not well attended to.
Okay, concerning not being attended to,
Yeah.
what's that one thing you'd like to change about Imo State University if you had the opportunity to change the system?
One thing about this school is that the school environment is really retarded. Sometimes when I come here, I just feel kind of ashamed because the school is always retarded everywhere. And of course, in my own department now, sometimes our lecturers don't normally attend classes.
But you said the lecturers are doing well before.
When it comes to teaching, they are doing well. They
Okay.
teach us very well. They lecture very well. But then attending classes regularly, that is where they fail off. You understand? If they can actually make up and start attending classes regularly, then I think that I'm good with that.
So now, if you had the opportunity to meet with the management of Imo State University, maybe they call you for management meeting now,
Yeah.
what will you tell them? What's the first thing that you would do to make a difference?
If I get an opportunity now to meet the man, first thing I will complain is about our lecturers.
So now,
Not-
what will you do concerning those lecturers? What's the way forward?
The way forward is if we could, ask them or plead with them. Just like last semester now, there was an exam I felt I got a D in it, and that was because the man taking us only came once during the entire semester. He just came to class only once. But now I know that now if he actually comes to class regularly and then during exam gives us area of concentration, since that he doesn't come regularly, then at least I can focus. But then he doesn't come to class and he still didn't give us area of concentration during the examination. So all these things are why students actually fail. Yeah,
So this is your concern. This is
my
what you
concern,
want
yeah.
them to change in this school.
because me myself now I just plan to graduate with a first class, but now
Sorry.
all these
You go manage third class, I beg. Maybe manage am for.
No, I don't want third class. First class is my goal because I'm still
Okay.
beginning. This, as in, right now it's just where I have to lay the foundation for that.
100 level,
For that first class. But now with all these things now, them not attending classes regularly, not even bothering to give us area of consideration during exams, since that they can't make it to class. Then I don't see myself achieving that.
First class.
Yeah.
Oh, please, you should help Tochuku to get his goal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
It's about the textbook
So, what is wrong with the textbook?
because they said every semester we have to buy textbook. If we buy that textbook, sometimes we'll not read the textbook. Then the next semester we have to buy it, and if you not buy it, we cannot submit our assignments. Sometimes our parents now, if we tell them, they will say, is it every time? Is it every semester we have to buy textbook? Textbook, at least the textbook. Sometimes we'll not be using the textbook. Sometimes then we just buy it for buying sake. And
So, the textbook you use in 100 level, is it the same you use in 20? Like, how does it work in your department?
it's not the same because every semester we have
Every semester you buy new
new
textbooks.
textbook, which is not supposed
Compared
to
to secondary school where for SS1 you use one textbook for the whole SS1, then you next one you're buying the SS2. So
Yes,
this one now is every semester you are changing textbooks.
yes.
Oh wow. So if you had the opportunity to speak with the management of Imo State University about this situation, what's that thing you would tell them?
At least that textbook we are buying for 100 level. We have to use it for first semester and second semester. At least it will help our parents. They will save money for the next semester and for the next like 200 level. So that's how the thing's supposed to be. Not every semester we will have to buy textbook. It's too much.
All right, Imo State University, you've heard from her. What's your name again?
Precious.
You've heard from Precious. Please come to her aid. Thank you very much for your time.
It's not one thing, no.
How many things, man?
It's plenty.
Okay.
First of all, change all the lecturers. All of them from starting from law faculty, engineering. Change all of them. Because themselves no like us.
So why would you like to change the lecturers? They're not good. They know they teach well.
They wicked us. These people don't punish us. I swear. No the way you go come here, where you no go spend. No. Make they change everybody. Maybe we'll start afresh. They reshuffle lecturers we want. Now we go choose our lecturers. We get our own lecturers. You understand? No be all these mama and papa who they tell us say their wife born pikin.
Okay. So now in the aspect of, you said billing, right? So in the aspect of textbooks being too expensive, do you think it's the fault of the lecturers or probably the fault of cost of production of books?
Everybody has fault. Everybody is faulty. It's not 40, 40.
So
which means it concerns both the producers, the manufacturers, the retailers, and everybody.
So including you are also the problem.
No, I'm not the problem.
You're also the problem now because you mentioned all factors of production.
This time around now you must buy textbook. It's a must. If you don't even have money, they will give you for free. After bring money. As far as your name is there, they will give you after bring money. But for you to come in IMSU, you don't have textbook. Now lie. You go buy textbook.
As a comrade now, how can you change this problem?
This one, I don't know if you change them on our government. This one pass beyond my own changing. This one, the government go help us. Just help us eradicate all the lecturers who there for him. Maybe use our hand choose. I beg.
So, what if you have the opportunity to become a lecturer? Would you still like them to scrap all the lecturers?
My own few also.
Me, you're also part of the problem.
Nigeria with
part of the problem.
See, inside Nigeria, if you know put hand for all this kind wayo thing, you know go get money. For Nigeria, now wayo the papers. So even our government themselves, they will tell you now wayo the papers.
Guys, this comment did not mean what you said. You should not mind it. Thank you so much for your time.
I think there should be availability of classrooms.
Okay, so why or how?
Because like 2 or 3 departments can be having one lecture, and then the classroom is too stuffy, too suffocating. Because we're plenty to be in a classroom like that, and then there are no much chairs. There should be chairs. Sometimes we do stand. Sometimes like the classroom is just so inconvenient. Stuff like that.
So if you had the opportunity to change this, what are you going to do? What's the first thing you're going to do?
First, I will build a classroom. I will make sure that spaces for children to stay, for students to stay.
So how would you build the classroom? Who wants to give you money? Will you use the money?
I might.
You use the money?
Yeah.
Okay, so continue. So you're going to build classrooms?
Yes, I'll build classrooms. Make sure it's starred with certain fans so that there will not be much sweat and heat. Yes.
Okay, so what's your department?
Economics.
Economics. So in your economics department, is your classroom conducive? Oh, so you are talking based on experience?
Yes, I'm talking based on experience.
All right, so you're going to change it by using your money to build classroom in Imo State University. No problem. We have an ambassador here, Imo State University ambassador.
I would like to change the environment.
Okay, what would you like to change about the environment?
The thing is that the environment is not conducive in the sense that there are lots of dirt everywhere, and some of the ground, it has potholes and everything. So the environment is not really conducive as a school, as a university on its own. It's not a very good conducive environment.
Okay, so now what can you do about the dirty and inconducive environment?
I think what needs to be done is putting trash cans everywhere, and also students need to play their role by also picking dirt whenever they see it, because we have our parts to play. And also I think there needs to be more cleaners so that they can be able to employ them, so they can be able to pick up the dirt, because the dirt is getting too much. If you check around now, you see lots of dirt.
So if you had the opportunity, or if IMSU give you that role to be in charge of cleanliness in Imo State University, what's that first thing you're going to do?
The first thing I'm going to do is making sure everybody come together. Then we do a sanitation stuff, coming together to service. Like everybody should go around, pick all that. I think that's the first thing I'll first do. Then I can go on with other stuff.
Other stuff. So what are the other stuff in regards to the dirty environment?
Okay, the other thing I will do is that putting that trash can, like I said, putting it everywhere, like not everywhere though, but putting it in some spaces where people whenever they eat, like some relaxation centers, like here, so we can be able to put our dirt in it, and also employing cleaners so they can be able to do their work to help the students, because students are mainly here for reading and education, but it's also part of what we are doing. It's also part of what we are doing.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.
Well, for me, I would like to change the toilet facilities because we don't have enough toilet facilities in this IMSU, like in this Imo State University, and it's very bad because we don't know anyone who has diseases. So it might be contagious to the students. Contagious to the student. Thank you.
So
And me as a civil engineer, we are not having enough movement in our department, our faculty. So we need more appliances in our faculty, because sometimes we do practical. We do practical, and the things they do bring to us is not enough for everybody. Yes.
The school doesn't need change. Like, look at the environment, look at the students. Most of them don't even give a fuck about the school. So, but if there's anything we wanted to change, it will be the infrastructure. Like, look at, we have poor maintenance. There's no lectures for students. So, and there's always issues with students and lecturers and all that. So, but the main thing the school actually needs is infrastructure, more lecture theaters for students to learn, and a conducive environment which students can learn and understand.
Okay. So if you had the opportunity to meet with the management and probably you're given the role, they say, Iberechuku, this role is for you. Fix the infrastructure. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to tell the management? What's the first thing you tell them to start with?
Okay, the first thing I'll tell them to start with is with our own faculty, film and multimedia, under our faculty mass comm, film and multimedia. We don't have any equipment for our practicals, so we need equipment to practicalize what we are learning, because we can't just say we are coming to learn and we are not practicalizing what we are learning. And when we get out there now, they'll say, okay, we don't have the experience. We now have to go to under subcontracts with other people to start gaining the experience. So we start from our own faculty. We need the equipment to help the students
to learn, right? Well, thank you very much, Iberechuku. Thank you for your time.
The one thing that I would like to change in Imo State University is the billing. Yes, I would like them to reduce the cost of payments, and that's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
Like, so you're okay with the school?
I'm okay. I'm really okay. Like, I love the school and I love the vibes, and I love the this aura. It's when you tell people that you are new students, like they give you maximum. Yes. So
maximum respect.
Yeah. So it's cool by me. I love my school.
So you mentioned billing. If you had the opportunity to speak with the management of Imo State University, what would you tell them? How would you reduce the billing? Like, what would you tell them that will make them reduce the billing?
Okay, I will tell them that they should please, like in terms of speaking with the lecturers that are in charge of each textbook, because they are the ones in charge, not the school. So they should speak to them so that they will step down to the level of student, because there are some of us who has nothing to do, like who are not doing anything. Yes, so they should please bring it down to a point that each and every one of us, both the big and the small, is going to can afford and
wow, that makes sense. Thank you very much for your time.
More of two things, Sha. Like the main thing for me is this transport, but Sha, it's not too bad, but it's bad on my part because I trek from hostel almost every day.
So where is your hostel?
My hostel is down.
Okay, so there are no buses provided to move you to your lecture hall?
No, they are, but outside, and the transport fare to carry them inside because they can't pass extension gate. So it's like
So you
Some,
mentioned two things. What's the second thing?
second thing is the fact that I use different textbooks for 2 semesters.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if you had the opportunity to meet the management concerning the first thing you mentioned, the transport issue, how would you change it? What would you tell the management?
Sure. I would bring up the matter the same way I'm bringing it up here, but last time I told somebody that was in the higher level was like the buses and all this stuff, they can be used for negative purposes. So I kind of reason with them the same way they have to reason with me. So on the same, like this decision of not including the buses inside, I kind of see it like we can't fight it too.
So God has to give you money to buy your own car.
All we
So
can say
what
is
about the second point you gave concerning the textbooks? If you also had the opportunity to meet with the management, what will you tell them?
the same way I tabled it here. Like I don't know why the textbook are not just combined. They will buy it like that. So when we use the textbook throughout the semester, because going to the bookshop to buy textbook is tiring. There was one particular textbook like that when we went there, the textbook was scarce, so we had to come like in a month, came like 4 times to 6 times, and the textbook was not still available. That thing alone used to kiss person's spirit. So.
Abby? All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
All right, to me, I'd love to change the fact that we actually pay for everything in your own department. Let me just put it in department way. Imagine not coming to rehearsal and just because you missed the rehearsal, you ought to pay 2,000 naira. And if you do not pay it that moment, your money keep rising. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what about you? What would you like to change about Imo State University?
I would say I'll change lecturers. Most
Why?
of them. Some do things for their favor, like you not participating in anything and will give you, they will threaten you with F. Things like not coming to school when school is on school resumption and you come to school late, and they will tell you you have to pay 5,000, and when you don't pay that same amount, your money keep rising. Just like I'm urged to pay 26,000 for not resuming school.
For not resuming school, 26,000.
Yes.
Wow. So now, if you had the opportunity now to meet the management of IMSU, what will you tell them? What should be the way forward concerning these issues that you've mentioned?
Well, I'm just going to like say my own mind to them. I'm actually a nobody. Yeah, I know. But I'm just going to say, please. It's a plead. Do you understand? I'm going to say, please. They should look into the matter and sort of like we're all students, and for some reasons, some students along the road, like along the wayside, they might actually drop out.
Because of the too much expenses that they have to pay, right?
Yes, because yeah, that's.
So what about if you had the opportunity to meet the management? What will you tell them that is the way forward?
Well, I'll put it to them that the way forward is to change, let's say swap lecturers, change HODs, put sensible ones and not money chasers, and other lecturers that do go for give me your body and I will give you your score. Insu needs to look into the matter, like they should change things. It's too much. Imagine bringing your child to school from a poor home and your child is asked to pay this amount and you don't pay up, and they remove your child. Yes, and it keeps increasing. It leads to dropping out and not being so serious in school. Thank you.
Okay.
So I'm saying this, to whoever that is watching out there. Just if you are a student, keep on. Do not withdraw. It's a challenging that comes to you in life. Do you understand? And that challenge determines who you are. Do you understand? Brings out yourself.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So keep working hard. If you're a student, do not misbehave. Read your book and make your mama proud.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Students have mentioned what they would like to change about Imo State University. Now what's the name of your school and what's that one thing you love to change about your school? Let us know in the comment section and don't forget to like and share this video. Till next time. Bye.